friends, welcome back to my channel. I have another wax haul. This is not a D-stash. This is an order I placed on the Candles by Victoria website. They're one of the first ever third-party vendor wax companies I've ever heard of. I remember seeing videos of their very beautiful actually wicked candles, but I never really committed to it because in my opinion they're very pricey. You guys know I've talked about this before. I'm not super keen on buying scents online, and I've gone back and forth on wanting to buy scent shots versus not. And then I recently saw on their Facebook page they were doing a discount on their scent shots. They were each $1.75, which I think they're normally $2, so not the most amazing savings ever, but whatever. They don't have to do any sale at all. And then if you spent a certain amount and you put in your comment in your shopping cart a free loaf, they would include a free loaf of wax. So I decided to really commit to it. I was like, I'm gonna actually make a purchase, and I sat down and I literally probably spent 3 hours on their website reading all of their scent descriptions. It is so overwhelming, which is partly why I've never really committed to making a purchase before. But after reading through everything, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it, get the scents that I want, and then decide if it's worth it or not. So I went a little crazy. There are a lot of different scents here to go through. Some I don't really like on cold, some I seem to really like, so I'll go ahead and share that with you. I also had to pay for shipping, but I justified it because the loaves are normally $10, which is what the shipping was. So I figured it's kind of a trade-off. So all in all, let's go ahead and talk about it. All right, so I've laid out just the ones that on cold I'm not super in love with. Either the scent doesn't really wow me, or it's not my normal go-to, but I'm not gonna describe the scents to you guys because that would take freakishly long time to do. So there's not a lot, fortunately, that I don't like the scent of on cold. I'm still gonna melt them all just because I purchased them and I might like them better when they're warmed up, but who knows. So I have Jacob Black, Angel Food Cake. This just didn't have enough of a punch. I also stayed away from fall scents, so these are literally only spring and summer scents. I got a few here and there, but for the most part I skipped over that part because I thought if I like these wax melts enough, another time a sale comes around I would purchase fall ones. Sex on the Beach, I love this beverage, but I'm not a wicked big fan of it as a wax melt. Asian Pear and Lily, I just don't think I like the combination of flower and pear together. Sweet Rose, I was looking forward to because I love rose scents, but the two scents don't really jive well in my opinion, so I'm not in love with it. Ginger Peach, I love peaches, I'm a ginger, but it's just so-so. I'm not in love with it. Juicy Couture, I was really surprised by. I thought I would really like this, but it's not the best. I got Viva La Juicy, which I do recall liking. S'more Cupcake. Tokyo Spring, I was hoping this would be the Bath & Body Works Tokyo Petals candle, but it's not. They're different, and I don't like this as much. Tahitian Passion. It has a little bit of a waxy scent, which I'm not a fan of when they have it. Also, I felt like these lids are pretty chintzy. A lot of the lids had popped off in the package and they had used packing peanuts, but even putting it on now, I don't feel like it's super on there, so it's kind of disappointing. Simply Pear. Hemingway, which I bought because I teach Ernest Hemingway with my juniors. And it's just sort of herbally. If you're from the Maine area, it smells like Mexicali Blues, which I'm not a big fan of the smell of that store. Oatmeal, Milk, and Honey. I'm skeptical. I don't know. I feel like this is gonna be better. I'm hoping it'll be better when it's warmed up, but on cold, it's just kind of a meh scent. Okay, with that said, even though it seems like I didn't like a lot of those, my on cold pile is so much bigger. As you guys can probably figure out real shortly here, I really went crazy and I didn't, hold back from things, but I'm really happy with it because now at least I've got a lot of variety and it will keep me quite content for a while. So the first one I have is Endless Weekend Type. This smells exactly like the body care. I'm really happy about this. I also got 2 of the pear and caramel. It's not as caramelly as the Dessa's Homespun one that I recently picked up, but I do like this one. I have Get Me Some More. This reminds me of the Hot Cocoa and Cream candle from Bath & Body Works. I got Straight Up Sandalwood, which is one of my favorite scents. I love when this is mixed into body care, candles. I'm a big sandalwood fan. Margarita Lime. Yes, this smells like the lime-based products they bring out from the Body Shop. Really enjoy this. Strawberry Margarita. This smells like Starburst. I'm looking forward to seeing how this plays out. Rose, just straight up rose. Again, another one of my favorite scents. I love this one. Japanese Cherry Blossom. I also picked this up hoping it would be like the Tokyo Blossoms candle, but it's not. It's very spot on to Japanese Cherry Blossom, which is obvious because it is what it is, but I do like it. Apple Vanilla. White Tea and Ginger. I picked this up hoping it would be like the Bath & Body Works Care. Now, they didn't put type on here, and I will say most of the ones that I picked up that have type next to it are spot on to that brand that they're mimicking or duping. This doesn't have it on here, and I like it, but it's nothing like the White Tea and Ginger. This is much more like, I think, authentic herbally ginger than what they probably put in Bath & Body Works stuff. Watermelon Lemonade Type. Oh, this is exactly it. I'm so happy about this one. Baja Cactus Blossom Type. Again, they nailed it. It smells exactly like it. So if you're somebody who doesn't want to take the risk of like buying a Bath & Body Works candle, even though I can't speak to performance, I do know that Bath & Body Works candles can be immensely hit and miss. I feel like you're more apt to be successful with this, so you could make these purchases, because again, the ones that I say type are pretty much spot on according to my nose. Vanilla Bean, had to get one of these for Ben. Also picked up Marshmallow Fluff. Again, these can be either used alone or mixed together to help sort of balance out other fragrances. Viva La Juicy. This smells exactly like the perfume. I really like this one. Iced Pear Margarita Type. Oh, it's so good. I really like the margarita ones. There were a bunch of margarita ones, and I don't know if I got all of them, but I got a good chunk of them. I picked up 2 of the Summertime by the Pool. Don't regret it at all. It's like a sweet sunscreen floral note. It kind of has everything you could ever want in summer, so I'm glad I have 2 of them. Peanut Butter and Jelly, which is a really random one that I came across. It has a pretty distinctive like grape jelly note. I don't really get much of like a bread or peanut butter sandwich note. Banana Brown Sugar Drizzle. Oh, it's so good. The banana is really prominent there, and I really do like banana scent. Cotton Blossom. This doesn't say type, but it's a little bit similar. This has more of like a downy fabric softener scent to it than the actual lotion does. So I was a little bummed with it, but it still has enough of a good fragrance in here that I'm probably gonna like it. Ray's Hot Chocolate and Marshmallows. This is more of a chocolatey note than it is marshmallowy. Me, Tarzan, You, Jane. Yes, this reminds me of the Tea Time from Sensationals, which I really enjoy. And then the last one I have is Bath Time with Pooh. Oh, this is good. This smells like a Lush product. I can't remember which Lush product it is, but it smells like a Lush item. So those were all of the scent shots I got. And then I got a loaf. I'm very overwhelmed by this. It legitimately is a loaf. I'm a little disappointed though because they don't have the scent name on here, so I'm not entirely sure what this is. When I kind of lift up the packaging around it, it smells like a fall scent, like a bakery type of note, but I don't know exactly what it is. If you can tell based on like looking at this wax, let me know in the comments below. I also don't feel like it's super like sturdy and durable because as you guys can see here, the like piece is like coming off. So I'm just curious, looking for tips on what do I do with this? Do I cut it up? How do I cut it up? Very new to this. Same thing with these 2 ounces. Are these like a pop a whole thing into my wax melter, or do I cut them in half? I'm very curious about this. Would love some direction from you guys, but that is everything I picked up. Like I said, didn't hold back, really kind of crazy. If any of these are scents that you like, let me know in the comments below, or if I like greatly missed any of the fall scents, let me know, because I'll definitely start to keep like a running list if I want to make another purchase, but it will require there to be like some kind of sale plus bonus item. Otherwise, I don't think I would go for it again, just because it's 1, a lot of work to purchase from the site. 2, it took like almost 2 weeks to get to me, and it wasn't super inexpensive. So just some food for thought initially, but you guys will see all of these in empties whenever I finish these up. But I'll talk to you in my next video real soon. Bye.